I will try to. I was supposed to present like quite similar number as you, so I will try not to be too repetitive because yesterday you also had some presentation with all these kinds of numbers. The most important thing is that we are all agree on the same number and on the idea that we must create new kind of transportation solution in the future to face congestion, to face pollution, to face parking issues. So our idea at Navias is to create a new transport solution to address all of these kind of issues. So the big challenges of the future, of the city in the future, are to pass from a possession mobility to a mobility as a service. So tomorrow we won't possess our own vehicle. Next future just explained that we will share vehicle. We are convinced that we need to provide a new kind of mobility solution with shared vehicle. In the future also, the mobility will be decentralized. So we need to provide a solution that can allow you to go where you want, when you want, without any stress, allowing you to walk in the vehicle, to be connected in the vehicle, to order some food, maybe to order some, for example, train ticket if you're going to the train station. So we need to provide a new innovative user experience in order to reduce the number of vehicles in the cities and to provide a solution for everybody. So just some key info about Navia. We are a young company. We are a 4-year-old company based in France. We have our headquarters in Lyon, our R&D department in Paris, and we also have 2 factories, 2 plants, one in Lyon and one in the US for the North American markets. So we already sold more than 65 vehicles. So we are already in operation, and this is quite interesting because there is a lot of projects and for the future, but we are already in the present. So I will show you, and we will see later all the operation we have, but the vehicle we have upstairs are already delivering a mobility service in different places in the world. So we are more than 220 passionate people. Of course, most of them are engineers to work on the hardware and the software. And this is one of our advantage. And we are dealing with the entire value chain. So both on the software and hardware. So we design, we develop, and we manufacture our own vehicle from the beginning to the end. We do not implement our software in already existing vehicle. We develop a vehicle. So we are the unique company to do this. Just 2 information. Of course, we are working with partners, and one of the partners is Keolis, the transportation operator, one of the most famous transportation operator in the world. So we need to work with operators. We are just manufacturer. We provide a vehicle, and this vehicle needs to be operated by operators in the cities or in private sites, even in private sites. Just our idea is to we really want to increase transportation network system in the cities or in private sites. We really want to improve service for what we call the first and last kilometer. So for example, in a city, to link a tramway station to a bus station to a train station, a shopping center to a tramway station on small distances, 1, 2, 3 kilometers, maximum with our autonomous shuttle, and and longer distances with our autonomous cab. So today we have a range of 2 vehicles, the autonomous shuttle. You can, and I hope you already visited and get aboard our vehicle upstairs. And we also have the autonomous cab, which is the first robot taxi on the market. So all vehicles are level 4 or 5 on the CIA level range. Inside, you don't have any cockpit, you don't have any steering wheel, you don't have any pedals. They are 100% autonomous. Just to introduce, I don't know if it's working, I have a small video of the autonomous shuttle. Thank you. So you will see images of different operations we already have. This is in Lyon, for example, in France, to link a shopping center to a tramway station. This is Paris La Défense. It's a business district where our shuttle meet and cross 500,000 passengers every day. This is in Sion, so as you can see, we know how to handle different kind of environment on private sites, on pedestrian areas, on open road also. So this is in Las Vegas, for example. So the idea is just to show you that autonomous vehicles are not only prototype, and we are, us, Navia, already in operation in the world. So where do we can apply our mobility solution, our vehicle? First of all, cities, of course. In pedestrian areas, for example, we are already, and we will see in the next slide, we are in different big cities providing different kind of mobility solution. So we have different mode on our vehicle, so we can walk. You can have only one vehicle. If there is peak hours, you can have several vehicles walking. So we can deal in pedestrian, open road, in mixed traffic with other vehicles. Of course, there is also a need of mobility in industrial private sites, industrial between buildings. There are small distances to cover. Airports also to link terminals to the parkings or parkings to terminals. Also in the air side, for example, to link a terminal to a plane tomorrow. On campus, hospital, same parks, congress centers, resorts, everywhere there is a need of mobility on small distance, we can provide a solution. As you can see, this is a global footprint of our current operation. This is important to say that this is not experimentation. So, for example, in Lyon, we have a vehicle since 2 years, transporting a passenger since 2 years from Monday to Saturday, okay? So we already deliver a mobility service with our vehicle. This is important. So just some information about our vehicle. Of course, our shuttle is 100% autonomous. It can carry up to 15 passengers. It's 100% electric and available. About the technology we are using 4 kinds of technology: GNSS antenna to communicate between the GPS sensors and the base station to have precise location at any moment of our vehicle. We use odometry to calculate the velocity of the vehicle and the movement of the vehicle. We use camera to detect, for example, road sign, to detect traffic light, and we are able to classify all the information. So we are able to do this distinction, between a pedestrian, a car, a bicycle, just a ball in the middle of the street and everything. And we use, of course, LiDARs, different kind of LiDARs, providing us 2D and 3D map of the environment, and we can detect all the static and dynamic obstacle with these technologies. So we also use, we cannot see very well on the slide, but this is, so all the technologies are working together, providing a lot of information, and we collect all this information and we decide, and the shuttle with all this information will decide what to do. So we programmed the shuttle to behave exactly like you will do in your car. So if there is, for example, a pedestrian crossing the street, we will reduce the velocity and the speed of our vehicle, and when the track and the road is empty, we will continue our track. We are able to communicate, for example, with traffic light. We are able today to communicate with other vehicles. In the next future, we will be able to communicate with pedestrians because we are working with different kind of suppliers and different kind of partners, and in the next few years maybe you will have in your smartphone some V2X technology, so we will be able to communicate with you and to know exactly where you are in the environment, but you won't know that. So as I explained, we have and we launched last year a second vehicle, which is the autonomous cab, the first robotaxi on the market. I have a small video also to introduce. This is in Las Vegas. We did is that working? Yes, no? Yes. So we did a demonstration at the CES in January. And this vehicle is quite different. It's the technology inside. We are using the same kind of technology, but it's a different kind of service. So it's on-demand service, it's a shared vehicle. You will be able to call with an app the vehicle to have a private ride or a shared ride with other passengers. Inside you will be able to have access to different kind of new services. You will be able to watch a movie, you will be able to order some things on the screen. For example, you will be able to do city trip pre-programmed inside the vehicle. So this is a different kind of vehicle, a different kind of solution, and we will be able to, with this kind and the autonomous shuttle and the autonomous cab, to provide a new mobility solution. So with this vehicle, we already produced 10 vehicles, and we are starting the experimentation in 3 different cities at the end of this year, one in the US, one in Lyon, and one in Australia with our partners Keolis and RAC. And no, yes. So as I just explained, we will use, and you will call with an app, and you will interact with the vehicle with your mobile phone. So as I explained, we are already in operation. So if you want to discover more about our company, about our products, just come and visit us in Lyon. You will be able to have a ride in our shuttle in Confluence. It's a new green district in Lyon. You can visit our factory. You can discover all the services we can provide. For example, the supervision center that is monitoring all our vehicles around the world in live every day in the week. So thank you. And of course, if you need more, if you want more information about the vehicle, the autonomous shuttle, I'm here to answer in the Transdev vehicle up there. Thank you.